Finally off to New Zealand tomorrow. Just a few last minute things to do, packing, and I need a haircut. Apparently the weather hasn't been that good in New Zealand just lately. I think this is getting us used to it. Okay. Come on with this. Ted?
Major waste. Clip at the front, then tighten. There's a red tag, a mouthpiece for inflation, and a whistle and light. And remember, only inside your life jacket after.
First time on a 787. This is seat 7K. I'm actually on the same seat that I'll be flying to Chile next year for my Antarctic trip. No Wi-Fi on this flight, unfortunately, which I won't be able to use Flight Radar 24. That's probably the main thing, or send updates on Facebook. We were originally supposed to fly out the 21st of September, but because of family issues, we had to postpone. And I cancelled the flights, got flight credit. And then when I booked these seats, lo and behold, the seats are actually cheaper. Tickets are cheaper. Except when I tried to use the flight credit and it wouldn't let me. Ended up having to pay more on top of, about $600 more on top of the flights for the trip, for the exact same seats that I was originally going to book. So staff and all that with Qantas are really good, but business side of it hasn't changed one bit. Meal service is coming.
Welcome to Auckland. The current time is 2:14 p.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. Take care when opening overhead lockers, as baggage may have moved and could fall out. Before leaving your tube, check your seat and seat pocket for any personal items. On behalf of Qantas and Oneworld, thank you for choosing to fly with us. If you're visiting Auckland, enjoy your stay. And of course to those returning, welcome home.
So we're currently in Auckland. As you can see behind me, Auckland Harbour. This is Princess Wharf we're staying on. We're Airbnb-ing in an apartment here. We're here for 3 nights. So we'll probably do a bit of a tour of the city tomorrow, maybe get on the hop-on, hop-off bus. We've got all the ferries leave from here. And if you can see me, behind me over there, Royal New Zealand Navy base. And I'll just swing you, whoa, falling down. Swing you around, you've got Centrepoint Tower over there. It's, might visit there tomorrow as well. What else? Weather's been a bit shit. It's been raining on and off today, so... Oop, Donna's just bringing the drinks out. It's been raining on and off today, but it's been raining all day at home, so I can't complain. Just means, yeah, we haven't been out much today, but it was going to be a day to just relax anyway. Excuse me while I grab my duty-free rum and coke. Captain Morgan. Oh. Wet patch. The owner of the apartment has a no shoes policy in the apartment, so I'm out here in my thongs. It's shoes that side of the apartment, bare feet in the middle, thongs out here. And I'm trying to keep talking until I get the pop sound behind me, and it hasn't. Thank you. I've just started filming and it's just started to rain. As you can see, it's dark now. We had a really nice dinner at White and Wong. It's kind of a Asian fusion kind of thing. It was described as to us. If you get the chicken stir fry from there, be careful, it's spicy. Yeah, chicken cow pow it's called. That's what Donna had. Lots of chilies in it. I picked that first, and then I decided to go for the sweet and sour pork. It's very nice. Not cheap, but we are on holidays. It's like the view behind me. Oh, I think that was the pork.
Please.
Well, we ended up not really seeing much of Auckland. We didn't do the hop-on, hop-off bus or anything. We did go to the Maritime Museum, though. It's like 5 minutes walk from where we're staying. If you're into boats, I'd highly recommend you visit. All of these museum pictures are taken with my little Canon EOS M. Great little book around camera. You just got to remember to make sure you do actually have it focused and you don't have too slow a shutter speed, which I did a couple of times. It would help if it had a, a flip-up screen. Still not bad for a 10-year-old camera though. We're in Tarawa, I think it's called. I keep forgetting the name of the place. But it's just down from the Coromandel Peninsula. We're here, this is our full day. We're here, this will be our second night, then we leave tomorrow and go along the coast. Quite a bit of bird life here. Well, I say quite a lot. There's enough bird life here to have crapped on my laptop while I was using it out here before. I only got the space bar, so it's not too bad. I'll just get out of the sun so I can see the screen. Yeah, over here, I'll just flip you around. We have the Wanaka tree's poor northern cousin. Doesn't like getting its feet wet. If you know the Wanaka tree, you'll know what I'm talking about. We're kind of staying away from the big places at the moment. Basically visiting places we've never heard of and don't know how to pronounce. But we will be going to places. We booked into Matamata because we were going to Hobbiton. Taupo we're definitely going to visit. Taranaki. It's a big, for those that don't know, it's a big volcano there. Excuse me while I adjust. What else? We've got about a 5-hour drive tomorrow along the coast through places like Whakatane. And I think we're staying somewhere near Whairawa. Something like that. 2 days there, and then head down to just past Hastings to a little cottage by Tuki River. I mentioned New Zealand place names on this trip. Whakatane, Whangarau, all these hard to pronounce places, and I shouldn't really laugh because the suburb next to where we live is spelt C-A-P-A-L-A-B-A. Now, if you live anywhere outside of Queensland, you won't have a clue how to pronounce that. It's Kapalaba. And there's a lot of place names like that in Australia. Indooroopilly, Yorongpilly. And there's even a couple of places in WA that the locals pronounce incorrectly. Derby and Albany. So yeah, don't take the piss out of New Zealand place names, because I'm sure they take the piss out of ours. I'm going to steal someone else's joke here, but like and subscribe. Bird poo. This hire car, hello, this hire car is brand new. We're apparently only the second people to hire it. So it's been christened. Now, I wouldn't usually video a toilet, but this one is to confuse the Americans. If you've watched The Simpsons, you'll know what I'm talking about. We're in, where are we again, Donna? Take two. We're in Whanarua Bay at the moment.
Wahua, W-H-A.
It starts W-H-A-N, it's pronounced fun, like Whakatumi and Whangarei and all that. Take three. We're near Te Kaha. Oh God, these steps are really steep, especially for an old fart. Yeah, another relaxing place to stay. Beautiful view over there of the bay, Whanarua Bay. What was I going to say now? Yeah, tomorrow we're off to Hawke's Bay, and if you know New Zealand, it's a wine area, and we like wine. I've said in a previous video, you get all these really scenic places, and I end up taking photos of little detail stuff like the bark on the tree. There's a really old rusty metal wheelbarrow right next to me. Rusty wheelbarrow, hope you can see that. And yeah, after Hawke's Bay we're off to somewhere near Taranaki. Taranaki is a huge dormant volcano, so it could blow up while we're there, might not, hopefully it won't. From there we go up to probably somewhere around Lake Taupo, and then to Matamata. Matamata is where Hobbiton, the scenes from The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings were filmed of Hobbiton. It's actually a sheep station. But it's now, well, that part of it, the movie set is, it's a tourist destination, and you pretty much got to book a fair way in advance. So yeah, 2 nights there, and we haven't decided where we're going from then, but we've got another week after Matamata, so I don't know where we're going. We're actually right next to us, down here, down there, that's the main road through here. You may have heard a car go past before. It's like one every half an hour. So yeah, even though we're near a main road, it's nice and quiet here. And I'll show you some pictures. We get a lot of there's a lot of blackbirds here too, even though they're feral here. You get them in Australia too, blackbirds, starlings. Not in Queensland because it's too hot for them, but they have a beautiful song. It's nice to hear them. You feel like you're in an English village somewhere. And I say that as someone who's from England. I just have a Beatles song stuck in my head. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. And hopefully that's the last time you'll ever hear me singing. I just thought I'd mention, for those people who are interested in these sort of things, you can't see it behind me, but that's the Pacific Ocean through the trees. If you carry on in that direction, you'll eventually hit Fiji. And if you miss that, you'll hit Tuvalu. Or Tuvalu, however it's pronounced. Depending on how good your navigation is, once you get past Tuvalu, you'll either hit the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia or Alaska. Kind of puts things in perspective a little bit, doesn't it? Well, that was the end of our first week. Week 2 will be coming up in a week's time. Hope you enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe. Feel free to comment too. Until then, here's a few random images taken with random cameras.